How's everybody doing? This video is going to be somewhat of a guide as well as just a video showcasing my favorite locations around the map. There's a lot of new players coming into the game playing MWZ for the first time, playing zombies for the first time, as well as players that are still learning a lot about the game. So I figured I wanted to make a video that showcased some of the best looting spots that I think and I always go to if I need to. They're just spots in each zone that I think are absolutely fantastic. My operator dies last match and I want a quick pick me up without doing contracts. I want to get 2 plate vests fast, self-revive, kill streaks, perks, whatever it may be without having to pay for them and do contracts. These are the spots I go to. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We cover all things MWZ. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. We'd love to have you. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now we're going to categorize this based off of zones, starting from tier 1 working through to the tier 3 zone. Now this will vary depending on where you spawn on the map, as well as generally what is around you during the beginning of the game. Well, in tier 1, right off the bat, I do recommend Aether Nests. They are a quick way to get perks, ammo mods, and Aether tools early on. You can also expect to get 2 to 3 plate vests depending on your RNG. There is also a mini boss, the Rook, and his aim is absolutely insane. He has some great loot after you take him out. He's going to be up here at the top of this hotel on the bottom left side of the map, but be careful because on your way up the stairs, he's going to have proximity mines as well as a sentry gun in the hallway. Take those out, take the Rook out, make your way through the hallway into each room, and you can find perk cans, ammo mods, 3 plate vests, self-revives, kill streaks, as well as sometimes you can get legendary items to sell upwards to $3,000 to $5,000 a piece. He also drops a rarity longbow, which is awesome if you're working on your snipers or you just want to test out a sniper. Next off, right next door is Zaravan City. This place is great, especially the tower that is under construction with the cranes. This place is super hard to miss, and there are easy elite caches at the base of the tower as well as when you get up to the top. The Pack-a-Punch is also located usually here on the map in the tier 2 zone. Now, right next to this tower is going to be a bunch of office buildings. I do like to come in here sometime, grab all the hard drives and GPUs out of all the computers, and you can net an easy 5K in under a couple minutes. Super fantastic spot if you just want to get some quick cash and try your luck at getting that legendary GPU that goes for 5,000. Now next off, and by far the best looting location for tier 2 zone, is going to be Lowtown. This is that one area that has a shack-like buildings that are littered everywhere. This place is littered with merc caches as well as elite merc caches. They are everywhere. Aether Nests and things like that, but be careful because a lot of disciples do spawn in this area. Every single time I come here, I'm able to get myself self-revives as well as turret circuit mods, and you could take those turret circuit mods and go straight into the tier 3 zone and use them. So this is a fantastic spot if you're gearing up to go to tier 3. Now you may be thinking to yourself, all of these locations are on the south side of the map. There is a reason for this because a huge portion of the map is the lower side. South side of the map is bigger in scale than it is the north. And to be honest with you, it is not that hard if you spawn on the north side of the map to jump in a car, hit the redeploy drones, hit rifts to get to where you need to go. So traversal isn't as bad as you think. It could take you a minute to get across the map from one point to the other. So you can do that extremely fast. Now there are pretty good locations on the north side of the map, like Popov Power and places like that, but the south side by far overall is the best place to loot up when you're trying to get a new operator going, or you're just trying to loot up in general. Next off, let's talk about the tier 3 zone. Now the tier 3 zone is pretty interesting because there are a lot of merc caches, legendary caches everywhere in the tier 3 zone, but the best place overall is to stick to the rooftops. You also want to go to the central building, the city hall, the main building in the center of the tier 3 zone. On that rooftop as well as around there are a lot of caches that you can find, as well as a building off to the side. This building is 2 stories tall with a rooftop, and there are caches located on each floor, and they come in abundance. So these 2 spots I generally love to go to when I'm in the tier 3 zone. Here's the thing, the tier 3 zone is so small. Once you loot those areas, if there's a lot of people in there, there is not going to be a lot of loot. So keep that in mind. Once everything's looted, you're just going to have to carry on with what you're doing. Now some quick bonus locations. Merc camps will give you a guaranteed 2 plate vest, and if you get the stronghold key card, clear it out and do the safe crack contract in it. There's a high possibility of you finding an epic or legendary rarity weapon, as well as a 3 plate vest and a self-revive, and sometimes you can find kill streaks. So these 2 things go hand in hand, and they're pretty good if you want to get a boost to your armor plates as well as weaponry. I hope this video helped any of you guys out. Let me know down in the comments below, what are some of your favorite loot spots? I just wanted to showcase my favorite spots to loot in the game, as well as just give some more insight to newer players and people who might be curious about what are some good locations. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you haven't already, drop a like on this video as it helps me and the channel grow. And again, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And as always, guys, stay happy, stay hyped, and have a beautiful day.